When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to the home of the Purdue Boilermakers, Ross Age Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Penn State Nittany Lions. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Boilermakers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Penn State's offense will have the football first. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Like sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got two guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes, and so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Got his man on the right. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Nittany Lions decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. So Purdue's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always...
Oh, he's got some space. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the back. Dropping back, it's Baker. Snagged in the middle, it's Branch. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's Joyner. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. And the Boilermakers line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Reynolds.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. He'll try to do it himself. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
On a big 3rd down, love the discipline by the defense there. You got everybody with their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the football, showing good speed on D. Nice tackle. Love the team defense.
That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to pass. It's Baker. Caught behind the line. It's Joyner. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. It's caught. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Harris. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the 1st down. The Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. And wings it incomplete.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his 1st sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to...
And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. The Boilermakers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Nittany Lions. Back to work on offense now. They've sputtered a bit early, not being able to move the football, having to punt it away each of the first 2 times they had it. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And the Nittany Lions can really attack on this second and short. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
Yeah, I'm so impressed watching this guy run the football. And I'll tell you, I think Joe Paterno would have loved this guy in his offense, too. His teams always prided themselves on being able to run the football, right? Be more physical than the opponent. This guy has the ability to just wear defenses down. So hard to stop.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Reynolds. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Penn State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often in this one.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. Air Force is down, but they are not out of it. Not there in Colorado Springs, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Utah State. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, fellas, and we'll circle back if anything big happens.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Dropping back, it's Baker. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Branch.
Well, they execute the end route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
They'll try the run. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Branch. Breaks into the open. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Branch.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Creates a little room. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And this offense will have to feel pretty good about itself if it can tie the game before halftime. 1st and goal. Under fire. Trying to barrel in. And they will score. Touchdown, Boilermaker!
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
On the move from inside his 5. Finds just enough space across the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Finds his man. It's Denmark. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Finds the tight end. And that had all the makings of it. Bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Turning it on. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. He got it. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the halftime update.
The Nittany Lions will boot it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Boilermakers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught in the backfield, it's Branch. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. And the Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for space, it's Joyner.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
To the air, it's Baker. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. First down here for the offense. Pulls it in. It's Branch. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, never complain.
The Boilermakers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. By the QB. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Boilermakers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And the kick is good. And, guys, we have ourselves a tie ball game.
Well, you're always going to wonder what would have, could have, should have happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going to run it. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Throws to the tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. This has been a tight one, 3rd quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Grabbed in the middle, it's Reynolds. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Got it in the middle. It's Denmark. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. The inside handoff. They make the stop, but he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for the end zone. Makes the grab on the big throw. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. And this offense can just about taste taking the lead in the 4th quarter, but you touchdown, Nittany Lions! They move on top here in the 4th.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. He's got it along the sideline. He's loose down the middle. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Purdue! Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Now this offense is back on the field. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Reynolds. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone.
There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. He's piled up 97 yards on the ground, and what a season he's having. It's almost certainly going to be a 1,000-yard campaign. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. Moves away as he feels pressure. Rolling right and going deep. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Baker. That's caught. It's Smith. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Right down the middle. Makes the grab. It's Smith. Defense was right there, but they couldn't stop it from making the catch, and he's got it to the 30. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Branch. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Boilermakers are flying down the field. Sends it back in motion. Gonna look downfield again. Caught in the backfield. It's Joyner. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Makes the grab down the middle. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now they've taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Oh, he's got some space. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Lost to fire on second down. Complete. Great move. Now he's got room. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And I like it. Very smart defense, understanding the clock, understanding they're going to try to push the ball down the field. Great job playing deep, breaking on the football, making sure that receiver doesn't catch it. Smart IQ defense.
He tries to take the top off. Snags it inside the 20. And after the pickup, gets to the sidelines to stop the clock and keep this drive going as they try to save themselves late. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Wide out trying to get it in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
And this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field.
Touchdown, Penn State! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. So it's an 80-yard drive. And the clutch late score that almost certainly will be the game winner. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Okay, one possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the sticks. Make sure we're taking some shots down the field, chewing up some yards. Jesse, the defense will be vulnerable here.
Yeah, and I think because of that, David, offensively, you got to have a plan. You got to know where your best matchup is out on the perimeter and who can make the big catches here in small windows.
When you're trying to protect a lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Back to throw, it's Baker. Here's a heat. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. It's a draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Going for it all. Got his hand in there and knocked it away in the end zone and saved the game as this one is over. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build, that confidence. You know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Welcome to a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Washington Huskies, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Nittany Lions will kick this away and start us off. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Huskies offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And each offense features a star tight end. Kirk, what an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
Early in this season, Kirk, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Back to throw. It's Sinclair. Makes the catch downfield. Makes a move and breaks free. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42. Washington getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. Grab behind the line. It's Wells. Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Washington. Too much speed for the defense. Well, that is a dream start for the offense. What an opening possession.
You know, sometimes you just want to kind of get settled into a game. These guys didn't really wait at all. They had a script. They knew exactly how to attack the defense, and it works out.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So Penn State's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys who are the focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. They're going to the air on the first play. Moves out of the pocket. Looking deep in the very first play. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Receiver makes the catch. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it from the gun. He shreds the tackle. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. Second down after that previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Comes up with the catch. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And they'll set up now for the extra point drop. And there's the point after. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. His offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? With the catch, it's Tatum. And the defense swarms not much. On that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Gets into space at the 50. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Ball carrier wrapped up, brought down. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. We've got a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on their ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Here we go, third and short on the 7th play of this drive. Scanning the field, it's St. Clair. Here's the throw, deep downfield. This one is broken up, ball's incomplete. And the Huskies will send their punt team onto the field. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's running out of time here. It is hauled in. What a catch. It's an outstanding throw there by the junior quarterback.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Well, they come out in that nickel package, and the move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Pressure is coming. Powering through. With the catch, it's Ross. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, really good ball here by this quarterback to be able to pick up this first down. And hey, this guy is living up to the legacy of what Washington quarterback play has been for a number of years, going way back to Warren Moon and Mark Brunell, and more recently with Jake Browning, and of course the last couple years with Michael Penix.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. To the air, it's St. Clair. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Looking to throw here. Caught behind the line. It's Ross. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw over the middle. He's got it with room to run. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. 2nd touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. He's got it in the open. They've got him, but not before making 1st down yards. They move the ball to the 41. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The ball is caught. That broken tackle will earn him 1st down yardage.
There you go. I love to see that fullback get involved. Take advantage of the defense, sometimes forgetting the fullback. Defenders rarely see offenses that look for the fullback out of the backfield, and here it pays off for a 1st down.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. They cap the drive with 6 points.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
See if they can convert the point after. And it's good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36. They'll crank the tempo here for this next play. 1st down. They're going to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He finds his man. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Grab behind the line. It's Harris. Steps out of bounds after a solid gain, which sets up a 1st and goal for the offense. The Huskies will line up now. It's 1st and goal. The offense will take their first timeout of the half. The tough strategy here. Tough situation here. Second and goal all the way back to the 15. QB decides to keep it here. They test the middle but gets stopped. That one goes nowhere. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The distance will be from 36 yards away. So they elect to send out the field goal unit, trying to add 3 points to their total before the end of the half. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The distance will be from 36 yards away. So on fourth down, they won't go for it. Out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points before halftime. And it's good right down the middle. And with that, they regain the lead. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner is tackled as time expires here in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Happy Valley has given us a fun first half. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going, or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with a defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. Are brought down by the coverage team now. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break 1 tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
The sure hands. It's Ross. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Tight end makes the grab. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the play.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Trying to find room. It's Tatum. Slams right into a wall. They've got it for a loss. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Defense is coming after him. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. And the Huskies will line up to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. We'll see what he can do with the return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Breaks free. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Eludes a tackle. Who's in the clear? Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And that will give them the lead now.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good. The lead is now 4, 21-17. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? On first down, it's play action. Running out of time in the pocket.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Caught in the backfield. It's Harris. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag brings up third down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. Looking for a deep completion. And he's got it down there inside the 35. The Huskies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it second down and 14 here. Takes the handoff again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And it's still a 4-point margin after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Ball handed off. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Looks left and finds his target there. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down. They'll kick it away here. And off the bounce, that pump will roll out of bounds. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Gets some space around the 30. Now here he goes. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time. So one huge play has flipped things quickly. Now let's see if this offense can take advantage of this scoring chance. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Caught, he's wide open, look out. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And the Huskies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looking right. This one caught. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And that one is incomplete in the end zone. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal, Tim. Hold your breath here. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And it's still a 4-point margin after the miss. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. He'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. On the run, he'll let it go. Pulls it in. It's Reynolds.
Oh, big hookup here. They're forced to throw the ball on third down, and the connection's going to keep this drive alive, and also, more importantly, just keep that clock moving.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Grab near the sticks. It's Reynolds. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Chewing clock with the running game. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Nittany Lions have 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it 2nd down and 14 here. Ball's incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
The receiver grabs it. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Ross. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
To keep her all the way and a really solid gain. Kirk, this defense was worried about stopping the QB run today.
Yeah, with a guy like this, as a defense, you got to add an extra guy down into the box area because of the threat of his legs. If this offense is smart, run this guy maybe 8 to 10 times a game because it puts so much pressure on the opposing defense. That was a great play.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. In the final minute here, you'd expect them to take a knee and just secure the victory. But will they? So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Now, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated them.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Penn State Nittany Lions. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Nittany Lions will put total leather to crank us up. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Spartans offense will get the ball first. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you.
And you got to come out under.
Breaks into the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds his tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And the Spartans will call on their punt team.
Well, this defense looked pretty good last week. Of course, they had 2 sacks, and their coaching staff told us they really wanted to be able to build on that. Great news, they've already registered a sack here early in this game.
And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Nittany Lions offense will go to work for the first time today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off in defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are 2 of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
And they have got a weapon in this offense right there at running back. This dude is tremendous. And you think about Franco Harris, you think about Kajana Carter, Curtis Enos, Saquon Barkley, time and time again. Penn State running backs are wearing defenses down. This guy is a problem, and this defense better find a way to slow him down.
And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Split backs here. From the gun, looking for a man. The short hands, it's Denmark. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fakes to grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Nittany Lions will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Man, Penn State is known for its defense, right? Tough, physical, they can stop the run, and they can get after the quarterback, and they do it from the linebacker position. You think about the legacy this school has had at that spot. This guy right here, he fits into exactly what they want a linebacker to be, and the ability to get after the QB is a big part of it.
They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. That's caught. It's Boyd. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. The Spartans will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. That's caught. It's Denmark. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Shoots it to the left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Turning it off. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. So 1st down here as they go back to work. They go to the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got a man. Open space at the 25. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. And the Nittany Lions will have it 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Syracuse is currently trailing But if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Ernie Davis among the legends to wear that uniform. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Boston College. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. And the Spartans in the hurry-up. This guy fits that Spartan quarterback mold. A guy who makes plays, a Jeff Smoker, a Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, a guy that you can depend.
There he goes. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through. It's really helping out this offense.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. These old girders are rocking on 3rd down here at Beaver Stadium. From the gun, wants to pass. Fired just a little too long. You're frustrated he missed that connection. The Spartans will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pen him deep. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. It's complete to the right. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quickly out to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to. Oh, he's got some space. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. The Nittany Lions pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Got his man. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Penn State! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll try to pop the draw. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for second down. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And they get to him, and down goes the quarterback, and you just cannot afford that in this spot. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And the Spartans will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Rushes on him. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. That chunk play has them in business, set up with a first down in the red zone. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
This time, it's complete. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. He'll set up to throw. Trying to find the end zone. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Connection to the right. It's a seam wide open. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. They had the explosive or not, as that penalty will take the touchdown off the board. Offense getting set for first down. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
The Nittany Lions will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the officials spot it. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Pressure is really on to put together a drive here, already down 21-zip. Squeezes ahead for a couple. They'll get it out to the 9. The Spartans are in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
Just a short pass to the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. They'll run it from the gun. Past the first down marker and still running. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Spartans are moving quickly down the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
He's moving out of the pocket. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it inaccurate.
Turning it on! They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quick completion to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Takes the easy completion. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And this field goal attempt will be a 48-yarder and not straight on from the left side. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and that'll be the final play of the third quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Here's the pressure. Setting up the screen. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
Nice pickup on the ground here. They'll move the sticks for the first down. He's now up to 95 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Now on first down from the 43-yard line.
Cooler 18! Cooler 18!
Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback extends the play. They get to him as he throws.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot. Ball's incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Nittany Lions back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this.
The mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Back to pass on second down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make them.
If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got the back over the middle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Spartans want to pick up the tempo. They're going to go to the air on third and short. Catch in the middle, it's Boyd. Not a big window, and that throw was money, and they've got it at the 30.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good...
There he goes. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. Looking to throw. Touchdown, Spartans! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next one.
Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Penn State! That might be the proverbial fourth-quarter dagger as they try to finish off their 12th straight win.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
Guys, one of the more iconic games. College football is being contested right now. Ohio State and Michigan, the game, and we've got the update. Michigan found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage maize and blue football. Those folks in the big house won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Wide receiver going in motion. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Makes the catch. It's Collier. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. 3rd down play from the gun. Sends it downfield. Hauls it in down the sideline. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ballgame.
The Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. To the air on 2nd down. Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Michigan State.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
And he tacks on the extra point. This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Takes the handoff. It's Lewis. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you. Right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice gain.
No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
going to see who we play in the Big Ten Championship, and we were getting off. All right, Michigan. Not bad. We will resume tomorrow morning. Finish out the season and start a new one.